All right, let's go. Okay. I always have to make sure I press record everywhere because I'm famous for not doing that.
That's so scary.
We've done that. I remember that. Oh my God. It happens. Shit happens.
I know, it does.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Ask Double A. I'm excited to see you, Amanda.
Yes, I know.
I know. It's been like often, I was just talking to you about how, it's been a really hard couple of weeks and I'm trying to find balance with like everything going on in my life. And if I can't get rid of this head cold soon,
I know.
It's been almost a month.
I know.
Today I'm getting an inhaler and on amoxicillin, so that's new because I have an ear infection now too. So it's like typhoid Mary. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to be on the mend soon. But always excited for an episode of Ask Double A, and you guys ask us questions over on our website, Midlife Craving, on Instagram. Your followers, my followers, we always pin up there, hey, ask us anything. And so let's get right into it.
Okay.
You go first.
My first question was somebody asked, what are our sexual fears?
I mean, it used to be getting pregnant.
I know. Exactly.
And now, STIs are always a fear.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Safe sex. I mean, there's no such thing as consequence-free sex. I know that. But safe sex is paramount. And so that's definitely a fear that I have.
Yeah.
Because it only takes one.
It does.
I know. Get tested, too, by everybody.
Everybody should.
Yep.
I have like BDSM fear. Like I don't like my throat. I had somebody ask me that the other day to do a role play sexting session with them. And he wanted to pretend he was choking me. And I'm like, no, I can't even pretend it. I can't stand things with my throat.
Oh my God, give me all the throat play.
I have like a
That's
fear.
my kink.
That's my fear. Like, don't touch my throat. Don't touch me there.
I don't think I have any fears in the bedroom. If I don't like something, I won't do it again, but I'll try anything once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't have a fear of farting in the bedroom again?
I fart all the time. I mean, in their face. Yeah. Done that a couple times.
Yeah, that is a fear though. Like when they're going to town, you're like, oh my God.
No, I know. It's funny. My pussy always talks back to Mr. Right. I don't know what it is. I'm just like so wet. And I'll say to him, I'm like, she's talking to you again. It happened last night. I was like, she's talking to you. Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
Anyways, so I actually got a lot of questions about anal.
Okay.
I feel like we should just rip through a couple of them.
Okay.
What is your opinion on anal? Are you for or against it?
I'm in the middle.
Okay. How so?
Because I'm still like my butt super tight.
Mm-hmm.
So I am still like training it.
Okay.
So I'm not against it, but I'm not like, go right on it. Yeah. You're not sticking
do you like getting your salad tossed?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, totally.
Mm-hmm. I like tossing salads.
And I'm okay with like a finger or two, depending on like how big your hand is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like I haven't gotten past that yet.
I do like the finger too. I've dabbled with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for it.
Yeah.
For both partners. I feel like, if you're open, you want to try new things, I think it's a very, it feels really, really good.
Yeah.
And so I'm for it.
Yeah, I like the finger, definitely. Mm-hmm. And I actually, just the other day, ordered like anal lube, but with the lidocaine in it.
Oh, I've heard about that.
To try it, see, and I ordered like little anal trainers to try, like when I'm at home, just walk around in and see.
I will tell you, in college, I loved anal. Oh my gosh, I had this one partner, his name was Johnny, and we would have anal sex all the time. And it was like, I didn't even think about it, we just started doing it.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I have this visual in I'll never forget this, like one time we were like, it was in college, and like there was this bright light, and all I saw was like this shadow of him like prone position, and I was like, I just thought about that. And then I had a bad experience though one time. Actually, my ex-husband, it looked like the movie Carrie, and I was like, oh my God, yeah. So, and I have not had penetration by a penis since. I think it kind of, but I would be open to it. I would. Yeah. But I think it takes a lot of foreplay, a lot of warming up.
Yes.
And like you said, training.
Yes, training.
And I think being super relaxed is key too. Okay, so we are for it. I got another question. What is the best position for prostate massage? Have you ever done that before?
I have not.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give it a try.
I would say the best position for him is to be laying on his back with his legs up. Like think about like at the gynecologist, like if your feet in stirrups. You know what I mean? I think that's the best. It's also a super hot view. Adrienne, how do I get my wife to start thinking about anal? You need to talk, but I think if somebody is, listen, it's going to be either a yes, a no, or a maybe, and there's no in between.
Yep.
Like, I mean, a maybe isn't the in between, but I'm just saying, like, if someone is a no, it's going to be really hard to move them from that. You know what I mean? It's I think either you're open to it or you're not.
I think if he was to, like, maybe try her, like, a doggy style position and, like, just kind of circle her butt a little bit, see how she reacts to that. You know, just little, very small baby steps to see how she reacts.
By the way, did you see my, I
did.
Isn't that cute? Like the heart?
Sure, I do. I saw them on Instagram the other night.
Yes. Got my heart on there.
Yes.
Anyways, but yeah, I think that you have to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And if it's a no for her, it's hard to,
just see how she does. Like, just a little bit.
Yeah, right. Baby steps.
Yeah, and if she's like, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm telling you all these anal questions, and there was a bunch, too, that all said the same thing. But how sanitary do you need to be when it comes to anal? So I have a lot of experience in this, and I will tell you, I've never had a bad experience.
Yeah.
I never had, the muddy path, if you will. I feel like when you're using lube and, like, you'd be surprised. It's not like it's sitting there waiting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I haven't had any bad experiences, nothing weird.
I've never heard of anybody say that they've had, like...
Yeah. I think...
I pulled it out and there's shit on it.
Yeah. Amanda, I'm like, the muddy path, there's poop on the dick.
Hey, we tell it like it is here.
I know, true. Anyway, so there was this, a lot of different conversations about anal stuff. I mean, it's a place to explore.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Baby steps,
though.
Everything's baby steps.
Yeah, agreed. And it's fun to try it and to, giving yourself pleasure or your partner pleasure in that area. It could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, your turn. I just got through all those.
So somebody asked us again, they wanted to hear how we met.
You tell this. Well, I mean, it happened to me. I got this DM from one of our cravers. He's my favorite mailman. He loves when I say that about him. And he was like, you have got to check this girl out. And like, I saw your photos and I saw your page and I was like, you're local. And then I remember I messaged you and it was the moment we met.
I know.
I was just like, oh yeah, you got to come on the show. Let's hang out. Let's talk. And plus I wanted to learn about OnlyFans and your experience. And you were so open with me and sharing everything. So, and we just, hit the ground running. We ran off into the sunset together.
Exactly.
It's been great.
Yeah. Because a lot of those messages I get that I see that are like, no.
I know. How crazy is it that he connected us, though?
Yeah.
He's like, you guys would be really good together. You're so fun. And it's just been...
And right down the road makes it so much easier, too.
I know. Of all... the odds.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
Yes.
Also, I kind of want to sing that song. Remember, what in the butt? I have it stuck in my head now. You want to what in the... Okay.
Yeah.
When are you gals creating a Discord channel? I've had... Why no?
Sorry, I've been dying to press that. I don't like it.
I get confused on there.
I think it's extremely confusing.
Yeah, this question is from one of my very favorite cravers. They know who they are. And they got me on this other Discord channel, and I felt instantly overwhelmed.
I did too.
I don't know where to go.
Yep.
I don't know what the hashtags mean. I don't know. It is like, start here, read these instructions. Too much. I can't.
It was overload.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to... If I had a Discord channel, it would be welcome... text here. I don't know. I what is it for? It creates like a community, right? Like Cravers community or maybe, but
I think it's too much stuff, if you want my opinion.
Yeah, I get really overwhelmed in there.
The YouTube channel, you have your website.
Yeah.
I have my Instagram. I have my OnlyFans. It's too much.
It's a lot to control.
I'm already dealing with 3 different messaging apps that I'm like going back and forth through.
Yeah, it's a lot.
To add another one in, it's just too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
They
have people asking over here and asking over here. It's like you need one general, like your website and the Instagram.
I agree.
You have your channel on Instagram.
Right, but the problem is people can't chime in. People can't. I hate that about Instagram.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Instagram sucks.
Instagram sucks.
I'm getting flagged left and right.
Oh my god, me too. And so YouTube too. And by the way, a couple of cravers have asked about the Tracy's Dog podcast. They took my channel down.
Yeah.
And there's can't get it back. It's dead. It's gone. So we're starting over, which is super frustrating. And I see what's out there on the internet, and I see other channels. I see other girls' photos, other topics, other discussions on YouTube or Instagram. Then I'm like, they get away with it.
Yep.
But we get flagged. Are people flagging us?
So I had a call with Instagram. Since I am Instagram verified, I get a call from a guy every now and then to check in on how I'm doing. And I asked him, and I'm like, why are my pictures getting flagged? So the flagged pictures, like where you go into your account, you see like, we can't recommend this picture. That is their AI computer picking up certain things. If you have X amount of skin to the size of the picture, it's going to flag it.
Wow. So it's the AI.
Yes. But like if you've ever been on Instagram and you've like signed in and it's popped up, like we've removed this picture, that's somebody reporting you. Somebody reported that picture.
Okay, got it.
So he's like, that's the difference.
Okay.
So
I don't know, it's tough out there.
And I'm like, well shit, change it. Asshole.
Yeah, I know, it's tough. It's a struggle because of the content that we have. But I feel like what we talk about is important, and so many people benefit from learning through our experiences and our shares. So it's just unfortunate. And if you change it to 18 or older, not everybody has their account set to an age, and so then you lose a mass audience.
Well, okay, so this is the other thing he told me. So my account is 18 and older, and they are strongly pushing the teenage Instagram. They are making it to where, I forget what date he said, but at a certain period in time, if you don't have your birthday on your Instagram page, you will not be able to sign in without providing it.
Okay, well that's good.
So, and then they're going to separate it. So, because I was like, why are my pictures getting flagged? It's 18 and over. So they're...
Jeez. All right.
That was Ro from Instagram, by the way.
Next question.
What do you wish more people knew about sex?
In general?
Where do we start?
I know. That, God, that stumps me a little bit.
Yeah.
What do I wish people knew about sex?
It's not as taboo as you think it is.
It's not as taboo as you think it is.
Everybody's doing it.
Everyone's doing it. Or thinking about doing it.
Yes.
And women think about it way more than you could ever imagine.
Yes. They do.
That talking about sex is not weird.
No.
You should be actively talking to your partner.
I think it's weird that you don't.
Yes, I think consistently too. Like even, the incredible sex life that I have with Mr. Right, we're still talking about sex all the time. Like I'll say to him, "Did you like when I did that?" Or I'll send him like a sexcapade recap. This was so hot. I love the way you did this. That was like a top tier moment. Whatever.
Right.
We're constantly talking about sex, evolve. I'm like, "Do you like when I grab it that way?" or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I think talking about sex. I want people to know that talking about sex is perfectly normal, and it should be a big topic in your relationship.
It should. It should be the number one topic.
If not, that's a red flag.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I would like people to know.
Yeah, me too. I'm on that.
Okay, I'm afraid that I'm a sex addict. I wanted to say sexed. I can't stop thinking about sex or things that I want to do with my wife. I do not think you're a sex addict unless it is negatively impacting your life. Meaning you're blowing through savings,
You're going out finding strippers.
Yes.
And
you're missing
escorts.
work.
Yes.
Yeah, you're missing work. You're falling behind on your, in your life because of sex. Like if you have a porn addiction, you're just watching porn all day long and you're missing whatever. Like I think that's like when you have a sex addiction. However, thinking about sex, talking about sex, wanting to have sex, having sex, that's normal.
Yeah. Totally normal.
If you're a sex addict, then I'm a sex addict too.
Yeah. I think more like the addiction is more of like finding people doing like and then going for it.
Put it in
like
negatively impacting your life. Like you're endangering yourself, others. You're
cheating on your wife.
Yes, you're fucking up in life because of it. That's an addict.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
they're out there for sure.
There is
like gambling or drugs or alcohol. I mean, all these sex can definitely be an addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the hell doesn't think about sex all day?
I know, right?
Yeah. Seriously.
All right, next question.
So mine is a marriage question. And she said, are we spending enough time together? Well,
I think if you're asking yourself that, no.
Exactly. If you have to ask that, the answer is no.
And how do you, if you want to spend more time with your partner, you have to just simply talk to them.
Yeah.
And also you can schedule things. Schedule a date night.
Date night. If you guys don't want to do date night, do washing the dishes together.
I mean, whatever.
Something that the two of you are in the same room at the same time, just simply enjoying each other.
I will say, and this makes me think of when I was married. He was really into video games, and I felt like we didn't have that togetherness. He was playing video games. I was doing whatever. There was this huge divide. So I can see how people can get to like these separate lives or whatever, but I think you have to, talk to your partner and make that time happen.
Yeah, and don't make
Schedule
it though, like, I think if you approach it as not as like a chore, but if you were to say like, hey hun, why don't you come in and do the dishes with me? Let's spend some time together.
Yeah.
Don't make it like, we'll do the other side of the dishes, or help me fold the laundry, or let's hang out in the kitchen together.
Yeah, another big thing too, I think, is turn your phones off too.
Yeah.
Like that's really spending time together. Sitting on the couch scrolling on your phones is not spending time together.
No.
And yeah, I think you need to bring it up because you're gonna drift further and further apart to where it's the point of no return, like it was in my marriage.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Even if
So
it's just little things, like if he's jumping in the shower after work, and you everything's okay and you're good to go, and you have 10 minutes, jump in there.
Yeah, or sit in there and just talk. Anything, just having that together time. Yeah, make time for it.
Yes.
Carve it out. It is vital.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a very vulnerable question to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your definition of the perfect guy? I don't think anybody is perfect.
No.
No one's perfect.
No.
I think if you can find someone that matches your energy, and I think the biggest key of all, and I'm in a new relationship, and I think what I really, really like most about Mr. Right is I can be me.
Yeah.
And this is the first time ever in my life, 43 years, where I'm with someone, I don't have to hide anything, I don't have to hold back.
Yep.
All of my energy and is in all of his, and he accepts it, and that's what I think is huge.
Yeah.
Someone who, so I think your perfect man is someone that, you can just be with and be you with.
Yep.
Because I've had to be someone else in all of my previous relationships, which doesn't end well.
Yep.
If
you were with somebody and you can say, I am 100% natural with them, then you're with the right person.
I agree. Yeah.
If
That's
at
a
any
huge
point
thing.
you say well, I don't really do this, or I don't do that, then you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. Because there should be no reason of anything holding back.
Agreed. Yeah. And like I said, I think that the odds are in the other favor, where it's I've never been so open or so free and vulnerable with someone ever. I've always held back who I was because I was too much.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck anymore. And what's funny is he said that to me too. He's like, Adrienne, I can be me with you. And I think that's what really works. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's got to go both ways too.
But yeah, no one's perfect. It's how much crazy are you willing to tolerate, and are you okay with that person's crazy?
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
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 Ain't nothing perfect.
Nope.
Okay. You got another one?
Yes. It says, ladies, give me a good blowjob tip.
I love blowjob tips. It's my favorite, just the tip. All right, you got one? I got tips for days.
You go
I got
first.
tips for days. I will say that I have been really enjoying, so Mr. Right and I were talking about how, at the, when you're stroking, I'm trying to be careful here. So you, with your grip, you close and then let go, close, let go. That's huge.
Yes.
And also dragging your tongue along the underside of the head. Yes. Another pro move, right? And making it wet. Get those flints mints. It's a lot of people will be like, oh, I just can't get wet enough. My mouth is, spit on that thing like that girl said. You know what I mean? And you can also, gosh, I'm trying really hard.
I love giving, lubing up and then doing the blowjob with lube.
Really? Oh. Well, some lubes take it away.
No, the water-based ones.
Oh, actually, that's okay.
It helps because you're still adding water to it.
Yeah. All right. It needs to be wet for sure.
It does.
But I'm telling you, that grip, huge.
Moan.
Yeah. They like that on their balls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they know you're enjoying it.
Yes, enthusiasm, and then I'm telling you, start with variety, end with consistency. It wins every time.
Yep.
That goes for going down on girls too. It's that consistent motion at the end.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to slow things down either. I think oftentimes we'll go down there and just oh my God, hurry up,
Right.
But slow. And I actually said that the other day in bed. I was like, sometimes it's okay to slow it down a little bit. And he was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna slow this down a minute.
Yeah.
And there was actually a time, I know I'm just talking about him all the time. I've been having a lot of sex with him. But, I've noticed it with other people too. But the other day, he was like, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. And I was like, it's going to happen. And I slowed it down,
Yeah.
consistent motion. And after he came, I go, got him. I swear to God, I was like, got him.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Love it.
Yeah, I love blowjob tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love giving a blowjob.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
Okay. I have another one. I have been married for 34 years. Sex has sucked. Everything is dirty. No oral. She won't touch herself. I always have to initiate. She only lets me please her when she wants, and she won't please me. Help! I know what I want to say.
I'm going to say it, and I'm going to be raw, and I'm sorry, and it's going to offend you and not what you want to hear, but it's time to move on.
Yeah.
Drop it.
I know, and you've been married 34 years.
It's not going to get any better.
I know.
Unless if you just come flat out and say, I'm upset in this, like this is bothering me, this has to change.
Yeah.
It's time to move, dude. Sorry.
I know, it's brutal. And even if someone does change, it's like 30%. We've talked about that before.
Yes.
I mean, it's really hard to change totally.
It is.
I know.
And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get like...
I know. I feel bad.
It's
tough. It's really tough. I know.
I hate telling you.
And I think in relationships, you're going to have times where things, ebb and flow. But that should not be a consistent thing.
No.
Maybe talk to her about opening your marriage. Hey, listen.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
There's not.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Yeah. It's rough out there.
It is.
I know. Speaking of that, I'm so excited because Mai is coming back next week. I'm going to have her back on the show. It's hard to navigate. We were talking about this because I've been doing the show alone for 4 years almost. Next month will be 4 years. And I have my regular guests. Like I gotta have Zach back, and so like we'll pepper in some of the guests coming back and stuff. And but Mai's coming back. She wants to talk about dating, and she's gonna be really vulnerable about it. She's like, I have a lot to say, and I want to talk to her because I feel like dating is hard, being in a relationship is hard, being married is hard. Like nothing is as easy as you think. Like when you're single, you're like, I just want to be in a relationship. And then when you're in a relationship, like I just want to be married or I just want to be single or whatever. Like everything takes work, everything takes effort. And I'm excited to share with her, my thoughts on things. And so she's coming back to talk about dating. I used to call it dating in the dented can aisle. Because at this age, it's rough.
Yeah.
I know. Dumpster fire out there.
It is.
Oh, let me tell you.
Both ways, though. Both ways. Girls and boys.
Oh, I know. I feel like...
Girls are damaged, boys are damaged.
I know. And it's like the emotional baggage that people carry into their 40s is unbelievable to me. And no, I mean, my guy friends, I feel terrible for them. Like, girls are fucking ruthless. I mean, guys will ghost you, they'll use you, they'll fuck you, hump and dump you. But... girls play like some serious games and like it's why I'm like, damn.
I know.
I mean, that's harsh.
It is.
So anyway, so Mai's gonna be back next week for she's actually coming tomorrow. I'm very excited to see her. And we'll be talking about dating and catch up with her. It'll be good to see her. I haven't seen her in a few months.
Yes.
So it'll be good. So all right, and then we'll be back again for Ask AA.
Yes,
and
but we're going to do something different.
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to do a get to know us Ask AA.
Right. So we should ask them what they want to know.
Yeah.
Like we'll share, you can ask us, what do you like, just get to know us and our personality.
Yeah.
Not
like fun stuff.
Yes.
What do you like on your hot dog?
Ooh.
And not hot dog as in hot dog.
Why did my mind immediately go to the pepperoni? That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh, I love hot dogs.
Yeah.
I love them. What's that, Miss Dopper? I do a great impression of a hot dog. All right, so we'll be back next week I'll be back next week with Mai, and then we'll see you guys again in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Ask AA, get to know us.
Yes.
This or that.
Yes, exactly.
Right, I love that.
I do too.
All right, see you guys later. I never know how to end the episode. Oh shit, I forgot to say like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell all your friends,
Yes. Pass it around.
Right?